It is Stars Without Number, White Wolf Pyre, session 23. Time for the recap.
Nothing went according to plan.
I don't know about that. We undead? We managed to go ahead and find Anme's secret partners.
Yes.
It was great. And it's like, oh yeah, we're all pilots too. And a lot of us can teleport. And we know some of her backstory now. And we know that her real name is not Anme.
Yeah, it's Emina.
It's Enema. It's Emina.
I thought it was Emina and an M. Emina M.
It's Emina, but she got the name based on Enema, which she became known as a pilot because she was very good at getting behind the other pilots and shooting them down from behind.
That sounds about right.
That would like getting an Emina and
Passively, of course.
We were talking with Adonna, whom we rescued from in the session prior from a lab prison. And we were speaking with, I think Charlie came in again.
Yep.
Yep, and he came for the prunes.
Yeah.
Corval did fix. He allowed programmed another flavor on the flavor machine so that by popular demand, so that everyone wouldn't be subjected, mostly I, to prune flavored anything.
What was the other flavor?
a meg.
I'd say a question. I didn't note what it was, so
Yeah, there was no other flavor discussed. I think Corval thought about that, but he never did it.
yeah. So maybe he didn't, or maybe he's waiting to be given a flavor, because otherwise he'd probably just pick dates or something.
Yeah.
Flavor Flay.
But after we talked to Anme's besties, we got teleported and ended up basically right back where we started on our original ship, about to crash into the planet, and got to live through all that again.
But this time we didn't die as much.
We didn't die last time.
That's what you think. Oh, they don't know yet. Okay. Yeah.
You saved Adonna and realized that she was a member of the Order of the Dead Light and recognized Emina as a fellow member of the Order of the Dead Light, and that they had been abandoned by Sindum when Sindum fell, and they really can't go out into the real world, into the sector, because for fear that the children of the sector or Sisters of Karma or somebody will end up killing them. So they're in like no man's land. And they're on the planet of Boros. They did testing on drones, though some of them have other abilities. There was some discussion about like flying the ship like into Sky City and blowing it up completely. But Adonna said that Quarta and Dane didn't need to be mixed up with the Niles and wanted them out. And some of the people who, were re-educated on Agraria kind of have the same fate. But that doesn't mean you won't just blow up the entire city. And besides, if the entire Sky City landed on the planet, that would be catastrophic and probably kill all the Agrarians anyway.
Well, and pretty sure Corval has a thing for Cordia.
Adonna?
No, I thought it was the old lady. Or am I mistaken?
Rose?
No. Wasn't the Cordia the one that had like the repair shop?
Yeah,
Oh,
Quarta
no.
did. Quarta had the repair shop that time. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I think Corval's just kind of fast and loose.
Corvold is like a Chicago typewriter. He's just pounding the keys constantly.
Yeah,
It's a thing for anybody that looks at him the right way, huh?
he's an opportunist.
And business is good.
We ended the session where we landed after reliving, deja vuing the opening sequence. But this time, the dark figure that we saw going through the ship was Niles, and he knows we're there or that we're coming. He said, like, I'll see you soon. And we crash landed in the jungle and heard a familiar sound of someone rapping the side of the ship. And it was Memento. But on his name tag, it says Diana.
And how you guys got there was they had a spike drive back at Boros, the Order of the Dead Light, and somehow got you into the metadimensional space that way. And they are flying your ship towards Sky City, presumably to create a distraction. The ship has crash landed in the jungle. There's a guy in overalls, not overalls, like what was he wearing? He was wearing like a work shirt, pants, and it was Memento who you called him that, but he didn't recognize it. He looked at his name tag and said, "Oh no, Diana." And he used a crowbar to try to open the door, and you guys sprung it open. So that is where you are. And he kind of looks at the ship and he's like, "Man, you guys are lucky. It still looks in pretty good shape. Might be able to buff a few of those, maybe," as he's looking down the ship at all the damage. Maybe.
Are you looking for work?
I don't know. I just got here. I guess I could use a job.
Where you from?
Oh, and he points in a direction through the jungle. He's like, "Over there, I got a little hut that I've been staying in." Well, I'm just kind of getting it set up, but
How long have you been here for?
just a couple hours.
Oh, what happened that brought you here?
I don't know. I just ended up here.
That makes sense. Have you seen a city in the sky anywhere?
He points in a direction, and as you can see, like clouds moving, and you can see the faint outline of Sky City. Oh yeah, I just noticed that. Right when your ship was coming in. I thought you were trying to land there, but I don't think you made it.
Missed it by that much. Well, that's where we need to go. Corvo, do you think the ship can be saved so it can fly again?
Well, I need to do an inspection, see how damaged it is.
Okay,
Give me 15 minutes.
understood.
Just check the oil in the antifreeze. It'll be fine.
Corval's gonna check the oil and the antifreeze and figure out like look through the diagnostics, current stats or status of the ship and assess the situation.
Okay, so are you going to go back onto the ship?
Yeah, I'd presumably like you get the diagnostic through some terminal on the ship.
Okay, so is anybody? What's the rest of you guys doing?
I'm going to go ahead and see this guy here. Are you going to talk as well?
No, I was just going to keep an eye on him, but I don't have
No,
to
I was just going to talk to him. Yeah.
keep talking to him. I can go help Corval.
Oh, okay. So, where you from?
Right over, and he points in the direction of his hut. Right over there.
Before you wound up here.
I don't know. I'm assuming
That's not
I'm
ideal.
from here.
Are you good with mechanical things or anything in particular?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah, maybe not too bad. I think I'd be all right.
You ever work as a mechanic before?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Well, let's go. Come on.
What are we going to do?
You're gonna help us go ahead and make sure the ship's capable of flying again.
Oh, okay. Well, I really need to get back to my hut for a minute, but I could help you.
We have a food dispenser that can distribute prune nutrient paste.
That was on the other ship.
He doesn't know that.
He starts looking at taking a look at the ship, and
You see that guy over there, the one in the Technicolor Dreamcoat with the gladius?
oh yeah,
Do whatever he says.
okay.
Corvold, I got a laborer for you. And I'm gonna go back to the pilot's chair. Like, nope, not my problem anymore.
So Corvald and you go inside as Anme's having this discussion, and you get a dongle out and you're trying to get some readings off the ship. You bend down, and then all of a sudden you see somebody handing you like a wine glass. You just see a hand and a glass with looks like wine in it.
Is it like coming out of the wall?
No, it's like you're doing something and then all of a sudden you realize somebody is standing right next to you.
Oh, wow.
It's an older woman wearing a kimono. It is not Rose. And she's got like a short haircut, and she's like, a glass of wine for your trouble?
Wow, who might you be?
You know,
We don't often get fine women to just walk aboard.
oh, you're quite the charmer. I'm Blanche.
Blanche.
And you can
That's
see that
great.
she's kind of looking at your neck. And she goes, oh, I see Rose has already left her mark on you.
She's a fine woman, that Rose. Yes, he gave me this. Well, Charlie gave me this robe and this gladius.
Wow, I'm surprised. So what does she have you up to? What's going on?
Are you two on friendly terms, or is there a bit of a catfight that I should be aware of?
We get along well enough.
We are taking care of a person who's double crossed us. Now, who's fled to the Sky City?
Oh, an agent.
Not. Yes, an agent of Sindum.
Oh, I thought it was something important, like some sort of booking agent or a talent agent or something.
Oh, I wish.
We haven't earned our way to those kind of jobs yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Here you go. And she kind of manifests a glass in her hand, and you realize it looks like water. Snaps her finger, and it instantly turns to wine. And she's like,
That's a neat trick.
oh yes. Well,
I just like telekinetically floats it out of her hand over to his.
wow. And I sense you have the mark as well. So Rose has been busy.
Oh, she's a crafty woman, that Minx. But I've never viewed myself as a monogamous man.
That's for sure.
Really?
Yes. Well, love takes all forms. I mean, and partnerships and relationships of all sorts. And
Any trouble he can get into.
yeah, Corvald's gonna take a whiff of the wine, and then like a small sip.
It does not taste like prunes.
Have you had prune juice, my dear?
Well, I can't say that I've had prune juice recently. Only only on the direction of my personal trainer and my physician.
Oh, I don't know what kind of personal trainers or physicians you're hiring, but I've got some great stuff.
Really?
Shall we have a glass for a glass? And Corvald will like teleport over to the prune juice machine and fill up a glass and then teleport back.
Well, that was fast.
He got a lot from his companions.
Cheers
Yeah, she.
to new friends. And,
Oh, yes, yes.
Corvald raises it up with lays it up and like motions to Ide.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, she clanks the glass and drinks some of it. Oh, as I remember it, it's an acquired taste. So tell me,
Yeah.
what does Rose have you doing here? You said double crossed. What's going on? Is she working on some kind of script or project or something?
She hasn't really shared those kinds of deals, those kind of details with us. But we are we're taking care of someone who's wronged us, who's fled to Sky City. So whether or not this is part of some greater script is that's outside of my purview.
Oh, it's a shame.
Are you jealous? Is Rose getting more gigs than you?
Well, of course I'm jealous. If she's working with the likes of you, as she looks at you and of course I'm jealous.
Well, I see no reason why we can't work together.
Sounds most agreeable.
Rose seems to be quite taken with the heat and the passion. A passion so strong it burns the neck. What is your mark, my lady?
Oh, well, I'm, the avatar of water.
Oh, silky smooth. And Corvald raises his eyebrows. And wet. So I couldn't resist.
Very hot and very wet.
I was just gonna start slowly walking out of the room.
You find you like manacled.
But anyways, it makes sense that you must be opposite of Rose then. Fire and water do not mix well.
No, they don't, but they can work together. Though I don't prefer pristine, clean water. I mean, wine is essentially water, just a little bit of flavor in it. Would you like another glass? You seem a bit, you seem a bit low.
I would love another glass. This is delicious.
She takes out a decanter and out of nowhere materializes. She pours it in, and it looks kind of mixed, like it's diluted. And she just kind of snaps her fingers, and it gets real dark again. She's like, "Oh, it's more of a Merlot. You should enjoy it."
Well, listen, we'll have to cap it here. I've got to see if our ship is salvageable.
Oh, well, you need to be relaxed and be able to. Stressful situation. I'm stressed. You need to make sure you drink that. Everybody make a notice roll.
Want me to make one as well, Peter?
Yeah, as you come in, and you see a strange woman in a kimono.
That's normal for here.
Yeah, that's
This isn't the first time.
Yeah, that's not Anime's first time. She's literally called Anime. That's 8.
all right.
I was busy slowly leaving the room.
Yeah.
He didn't
You walked into anime.
A 9.
So she tries. So Anne May Corval, you see this. So she kind of discreetly does this as she pours you the wine. Corval, you start drinking it. She takes that glass of prune juice and goes and dumps it out, and just kind of puts the glass behind her back.
What's going on here?
Oh, is it some? Oh, is this another one of Rose's cast members?
Via unwilling circumstances, yes.
Oh, she kind of gives you a side look like, oh, really? Corvault, you didn't tell me this is some sort of group. What is this show about?
It's about us getting into the center of that damn city, powering off the robots and taking control of it, as well as killing a man named Niles.
Slowly.
Well, this seems
I intend to grind his jugular beneath my boot.
Not really a show, though. I mean, we don't have any writers. I guess we're just kind of making it up as we go.
your ad
Screw it,
lib.
we're doing
She's
it
doing an
live.
ad lib show. I don't believe this.
Live, in fact.
She is branching out.
But I guess you need to find your own niche.
What is that
You
supposed
can
to be?
either go into the same niche and try to do it better, or you could make your mark in a new territory.
Well, what do you mean?
I don't have any specific examples, but you know, if live ad lib shows are one media, and maybe you could do, I don't know, shows that are set to music and only sing.
So pedestrian.
Personally, I'm a fan of a good snuff film with Niles as the main victim.
She hands you a glass of wine. You need to take the edge off, my dear.
Thank you kindly. However, I feel that mainly what I need to do is get up there and deal with this situation. We have another ship that's going to be coming and we'll be quite vulnerable up there in a few minutes.
Oh, that's exactly why you need a drink. It seems a very tense situation. The artist formerly known as Memento comes in, looking around, and he's like, "I'm tense," and he grabs a glass of wine from her, chugs it. Wow, I think I'd like that. That was pretty good.
Here, bon appetit. And I'll hand mine to him. Don't go too buck wild.
How did you find us?
Well, are you asking this to Blanche?
Yeah.
Oh, there's always gossip. There's always people who talk. I'm not the only one who fancies a fine robe the fine robe you wear.
I know. So people keep trying to dig it off of me, but I have a strict robe only policy.
Or very short shorts.
Well, I don't want to hold this new ad lib show up. I mean, I'd hate to get in the way. Your information has been most helpful.
Well, I don't know if there's another way we can help out. Like I said, we can always there's always ways to work together.
I'm sure there are. As she walks over to the door that you guys open that leads out, and sort of a door appears there out of nowhere, and she opens it up and she's like, "Well, I'll good luck to you." And you hear her yell, "Dorothy, Sophia, our suspicions were right," and and you hear the door close.
Well, then now that interruption's out of the way. How's it looking?
This wine looks pretty dark. But it's a great vintage.
I'm not referring to the wine, I'm referring to my ship.
Oh, right. Sorry, I got distracted.
Your robe was open.
Yeah.
Didn't we
I could tell
already
by
get
your robe.
this? Didn't we already technically sell this piece of junk and get a new ship? I mean, why are you so attached?
Because I need to ram this thing into a giant floating city in a few minutes.
I don't think we were supposed to do that. I think Rose would probably burn us alive.
Listen, what we're trying to get to is in the middle of the city, correct?
Somewhere in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, we know an approximate location. So what we have to do is get the ship and shove it into the correct hole as deep as we can to get as close to the spot we're aiming for, until we eventually come to the inevitable climax, and then we're able to go ahead and disable the robots.
Are you talking about ships or something else?
I don't even know at this point with you, Corvold. I don't know.
Did this ship happen to have a cargo light on it as well, or was it smaller?
It's smaller. It's a free merchant. It could have a cargo light.
It's a
but
Corvair. It was a Corvair.
Corval is going to continue like back of the task at hand, which is figured like getting the diagnostics of the ship and seeing what parts need to be addressed in order to make it flyable again.
Yeah, it does have a cargo lighter. Do you remember? And Corval, give me a fix roll.
Oh man, that's as good as it gets. That's a 14.
That's power of the alcohol.
So it does require. It's going to require some parts to fix. You know exactly what those parts are.
Are they difficult to find, or are they kind of commodities, like things that like we could probably salvage? Like, because we've been to Agraria before, so like we kind of have a sense of like what we've seen and like what sort of technology they have.
Yep.
So like would the parts that I need, are they able to be found within Agraria, or like presumably with some searching?
Yeah, you would suspect that probably if you were to go into one of those harvesters that you encountered early on, that you could strip the parts off that thing and that would fix your problems. It's not like an exact one for one, but you figure you could make it work.
Corval, he's like reading through this there's this long like copier paper of just like stuff that was printed out of like all of the diagnostics. He's like, well, good news is she's pliable again. Bad news is we'll require some parts, but I think if we can make it to a harvester and strip it down, we'll be able to I'll be able to have enough to work with and able to get this going again.
And May will stop tapping her foot. Go ahead and just think, okay, did F-350 make it with us, or Saab 900, or whatever the hell his name is now?
You do not see him. If you go into the hold, the cargo lighter has had minimal damage. It probably is flyable.
Okay, we're better off with the cargo lighter. It's smaller anyway.
And it looks like it could probably take off if we can just, bash that door open to fly it out.
Get the door open?
Hey, little,
Okay.
bring that crowbar over here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Diane or whatever your name is.
Looks down. Yeah, Diana.
Yeah.
Aye, the ship still has power. Shouldn't we just pull the latch down that opens the door automatically?
Oh, sure, go ahead, try it. I mean, you did wreck it into a planet, but hey, that'll probably work.
Yeah, go to the latch and pull it.
Yeah, it's definitely jammed.
Why does nothing in the future work?
I think this is the past.
Is this the future? I thought this was the present this whole time.
Every
Yeah.
minute that passes become the future.
What?
The future is what we make of it.
Wait a second. What did you say your name was? As Diana comes and looks at you, he's looking at Anne May or Emina.
My name is Emina.
Oh, I don't know if you're in my book or not. That name sounds familiar. Maybe not.
May I see your book? I can be. in
Oh,
your
it's
book if you
back in the hut.
don't.
We
Oh,
can
I
go
see.
there right now if you want.
How far is the hut?
Oh, it's just through the. It's just through the jungle there. I'm pretty sure I remember where it is.
Ide, would you like to work on getting this door open?
Oh, yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you. Use violence if necessary. Well, lead the way.
That's my-
Corvo, do you want to come or stay here?
Oh, no, he needs to fly the damn thing. I don't know how to fly.
I'll fly the damn thing. I'll ram it right in the hole we need it.
Well, we'll come fly around and look for a hut and pick you up when I get this door open.
I sure brought a flare gun with me. Okay. You know my signal.
Look for the shit that's blown up. Got it.
No, the comm signal from the communication.
Well, we know that too.
Oh, yeah, channel 19, duh.
Yeah, 19. Channel 50 is the ship as a whole. Channel 19 is my private channel with locator information. Remember?
I stay on 19. All those whispers.
Oh, I need to make it 18 then. Okay, so let's go. Come along,
So-
Princess Diana.
Oh, okay. You need the crowbar? I'll leave it here.
Leave it here. They're good with
Okay.
crowbars.
So you get down in the thick foliage of the jungle. Make a notice roll.
Okay. Like to keep these D6s handy for close encounters. 8 again.
So looking up, as you kind of turn to take another look at the ship, you see 3 distinct objects in the sky flying towards your location.
I swear to fuck. Really? Really, assholes? Yeah, on the comms. Hey, you two, guess what?
It's my birthday?
Even better, flying murder bots are coming down to the ship. Have fun.
But
Oh,
they should maybe they should. We can hide in my hut.
Okay, fine. Everyone out. We're going to the hut.
Are we sure? Because are we sure? Because what if they steal what if they scrap and salvage the ship for parts?
I
Then
don't
they
think
take
they'll
our
be able to
cargo
stop.
lighter.
I don't think they'll be able to salvage it in time and just take the keys from the cargo lighter out.
I runs in and just jerks the control console right out. It's detachable.
Put the steering wheel thing on.
Yeah. Put a club on it.
All right. So Ide and Corvald, are you going to wait for them, Anne May, or are you headed to the thing?
I'm going to wait for them to get out. I need to make sure they're safe.
So everybody give me a sneak roll as you go through the jungle to avoid. I'm assuming you're avoiding contact with these things.
They're trying to. They seem like douchebags.
This might be the first sneak roll I've ever rolled.
I'm terrible at this. Come on, dice.
First time I rolled a 2 and a 6. Then the next time I rolled a 3 and a 5, and this time I rolled a 4 and a 4. I'm guaranteed for 8 this session. 8 plus 1 is 9.
I got a 10 after my penalty.
Now,
Yay, dice.
Corporal's a 9.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's
Um,
surprisingly good rolls all around.
It's like 100, about 100 yards away through this thick foliage. And you hear a noise like something landing on probably the top of the ship. In the back, you hear the clang noise as these things flew down from the sky. They do not notice you as you go up to the rusted, like dome hut. As you remember, this used to be part of some kind of terraforming that was done on the planet. And this is basically the base of what would be a huge structure. There's no door, just a curtain. He's like, I haven't really had time to decorate. And he kind of pushes the curtain over, and there's a rolled up like sleeping mat, a couple looks like plastic boxes you would probably think like for like cargo. and sitting on kind of a makeshift desk that he's taken some rocks and kind of like a board. He's got this, looks like a ledger, and he kind of goes over to it and he opens it. There's all these notes in it. And he looks, he's like, oh no, this person's name's Anne May. It says Anne May, Savior of the Stars. But yeah, I guess you're not her then.
Why would they name me Savior of the Stars?
I don't know.
What am I supposed to do? To save the stars? Does it say anything else?
I don't know. And he just hands you the book.
I thought the future was unwritten, Anne Mary, or Emina.
I did as well. But apparently I don't even know who I am anymore.
You are our captain.
Start flipping through the book.
So as you're looking through this, so there's something written in the book that stands out because it's not written in, I mean, you can tell there's other stuff written, there's different writing, but this writing stands out. I don't know. Give me a notice roll.
Okay. Oh my. 8 again. I'm like, every roll tonight has been an 8 in a different variation of 8.
So the writing kind of stands out. You're not sure where you've seen this penmanship, but it stands out. And this message is written there, and there's nothing else like it. There's also something about written in here, you're a good friend, memento. And he's like, I don't know who that is. I guess that's, and just kind of like something about shorter, and there's person like watch out for Preston and stuff like that. But there's these weird coordinates written in there.
Corvold, can you try and figure out where we are on the planet in relation to these coordinates?
Well, we'll see what his coordinates are. Corval doesn't have a data pad.
Here's mine, but I doubt you'll have any luck with it.
Like I said, Anne May's just been pacing back and forth this entire time, and there's a little rut appearing in the dirt where she's walking.
I feel like Corval, he will use the data pad because it's convenient. I feel like somewhere Corval would be the type of person that would have like an abacus of sorts, but for like triangulation.
It's a compad. I don't know what the big difference in them is, but
You can give me a program roll if you want to.
4.
It's hard to get a reading, apparently, so the hut is probably affecting any kind of reading that you're trying to get. Like, it's not, you're not getting a very good signal.
Signals in here is terrible. This must be a Faraday cage. I'm going outside.
Roll a D4 for me.
2.
You've got the thing, you step outside and you're suddenly on a road. It's like a well-trodden road, like vehicles have gone on this road. And on to your left is barren nothingness, and to your right is the jungle. And then when you kind of look around, you look behind you and you realize that hut's gone, like you're completely somewhere else. And then when you look at the data pad, it starts to configure, and you look up and it's sort of pointing in the direction of Sky City. Like that location, you would guess, is probably a location in Sky City.
Well, that solves that. How the hell did I get out of here? Maybe I'm getting the power that Rose and Blanche seem to have, where you just teleport through doors. Well, that's cool. Corval's gonna try to triangulate. Actually, he's gonna try to see if he can triangulate where he is at. To see, try to figure out like how far he is from how far away he is, because if he's within 10 kilometers. I think he just can teleport right back to the hut.
Okay, yeah, you're within 10 kilometers.
Yeah, so he's just gonna teleport back to the hut,
Okay,
commit effort for I think the day. Yeah.
I think it's the scene, isn't it? Maybe that's all my juju. Yours might be quite a bit different.
It is the scene, you're right.
so for Corval just appears in the room there with you guys.
Did you go get more prune juice? You just kind of poofed off.
No, I walked out the door and I was in the middle of a road on the edge of the jungle. There was something fishy about this door.
Door. There's no door there. There's just a curtain.
Just
over
a curtain. I mean, I haven't had time to really.
I mean, door, curtain. I mean, it is a blocking to an entry point.
Entry point to what?
Apparently not. Apparently there's some sort of shenanigans. Like when we see Rose and Blanche walk through the doors that just open up out of the random walls.
I'm gonna walk towards the door and just put my hand through the thing.
No, you got to go all the way out. And
What? No.
Pushes her.
Yeet.
Give me a D4 roll. Roll your
D4.
D4.
My D4s. Don't forget the D4s. That's a 2.
You are on the edge of the jungle. To your left is just desolate nothing, and onto your right is like a big jungle. Is like right the outskirts of this jungle, and you look around, you see Sky City, and then you keep turning, and you can see the couple smoke trails of probably where the ship crashed.
Corvold, I'm gonna crush your skull with my thighs if I have to. I'm gonna start heading back towards the ship crash.
Are we in comms range if she says that?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, you hear her.
What a way to go.
yeah, I told you there's something fishy with that curtain door.
Corvold, get out here and pick me up already.
I think you need to walk to cool yourself off a bit.
No, I need you to bring the cargo light out here or get a car or a motorcycle or something.
I don't remember any cars on this planet.
Are you hurt?
Well, I don't remember asking you either. I'm gonna start walking back.
So you're starting to walk. Give me a notice roll.
Notice roll, okay. I rolled a 6 and a 2. This is another 8. Every roll this session has been 8.
I like to bet all my credits on hard 8.
I'm like, what? Okay, fine, yeah. 8. We're doing 8.
Oh, those crazy 8s.
Yeah, really.
So as you're walking down this path, like headed in the direction of probably where the ship is, you see something come out of the sky, like come up over the jungle and land, I don't know, 30 yards from you. And you can see its wings sprawled out. It's definitely one of those flying creatures, the Gilso Syrinx. It
Is it directly
stands
in
like
front of
10
me?
feet tall, and it just kind of like slowly starts walking towards you.
What is it now?
I didn't say anything.
No, not you. I'm talking to one of the flying robot murder machines.
Oh, you probably shouldn't do that.
Well, I don't have a choice.
You could shoot it.
Oh, is there a? Are you being? Oh,
Look what you did, Corvo. Now we're not gonna have a captain.
Okay, what's up, dude? Talk, speak.
It's slowly walking towards you. And then all of a sudden, out of the jungle, you hear this commotion, and 3 individuals come out, and you notice that they have yellow and green jackets. And they're carrying like sticks or something, and they start like wailing on this thing.
That's really not a good idea.
Box made out of tree limbs.
And one of them turns and says, Run for the village, quick.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I'm not gonna take aim at the fucking thing. Like, you dumbasses. May I shoot it, Peter?
Yeah, it's tall enough. Yeah, it's tall enough that you can go ahead and shoot it.
21 to hit.
Yep.
Yep. 21 points of damage with the mag rifle firing.
All right, so you just blast it. You can see it does some damage. It sparks or whatever, and it takes one arm and just kind of knocks one of those guys towards you, and he just goes flying and skids across the dirt and lands on the ground.
You know, most people prefer guns for this reason.
Do we hear that, like, from where we're at? Are we close enough to where it would, or do we hear it through, like, combat? Do we hear that sound through the mics?
Probably hit through a mic.
Mag rifles aren't very loud.
You'll probably hear my commentary.
Yeah, you would hear. You pick up like gunfire. You hear commotion in the mic. So you guys still in the hut?
Yeah. Corvald will turn to I. He's like, well, we should probably go back her up at least.
Are you sure that door only takes us to one place?
Well, Anne-Marie, describe your surroundings.
My surroundings? Left, nothing. Right, jungle. In front of me, 2 people. 1 got knocked to the ground, so that makes 3. And a robot who I just shot.
Well, I don't know, but to play it safe.
I'm playing it safe. I'm shooting it from a distance.
Play,
Last time it exploded.
We'll just go over there.
Okay.
And Corvald's gonna do burn deportation. So he can bring Ide to that spot. So we don't have to roll the die and maybe get one of the other 3 options.
Okay.
Ide is currently under attack right now. I can't help anyone.
So
He's
yeah,
in
you
melee.
teleport, and you're right next to Anne May. And there's a guy on the ground. He gets up, and his nose looks like his nose is broken. There's blood all over his face, and he's got this green and yellow jacket. There's a picture of an atom. It says Atoms, and it says Galactic Champions. And he's holding his face. He's like, he looks up. He sees like 2 more. You guys like, get out of here.
I used to have a jet like that.
He said, head to the village.
What about you?
I'll be along.
I don't think you will.
He does make a good point.
I don't think I like these robots. They're beating up my friends.
Have you ever tasted steel?
Remember, Corvo, they explode when you hit them.
There's still a chance.
Odds just gonna raise his hands up with his invisible gun and fire it.
All right.
Watch out.
Just a firing line.
Watch out, kitty. I need the dice. 17 plus a bunch of crap. I'm pretty sure that probably hits one of these.
Yep.
Oh, wow. I rolled shit damage. I better add fire damage to that. And then roll shit on that, too. That's 6 total.
And so you did what, 4 damage?
Yeah, 4 force or telekinetic or whatever it is. And then 2 fire.
So you blast it, and then you see like you're watching as it's like repairing itself. Corvald.
Oh, that thing can heal. We better run.
That's what I was telling you.
But it smashed one of my Atom buddies.
That's fine. He will either come back alive or join the cycle of rebirth. And Corvald's going to he doesn't have enough effort left to teleport everyone out. So it's as good as to start running.
Eat yourself away, Corvold. We'll catch up, I guess.
All right, you're running. Anne May, what are you gonna do?
How far am I from that guy again?
30 yards.
30 yards. Okay. Well, I'm just going to slowly advance towards it, 10 yards at a time, each time stopping and firing.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
He's going to heal. I got a plan for him. 19 to hit,
All right.
17 damage, and let's put some fire damage as well. 3 fire damage, 17 normal, 3 fire.
Always remember your fire damage unless you're popular like Corvold and everyone wants to hit you.
Don't forget your D4s.
So yeah, you blast him into the fire. You can see where the fire scorches him. You see that there's like, 2 marks on him, and that is not being repaired.
Good. Let the hate flow through him.
So the 2 guys are up like trying to fight him, and he just this thing just kind of knocks them both over, and the wings are still out, and it just shoots straight up in the air and begins to fly away.
Get back here, you coward. Oh my
And the 2 guys
god.
get up. I was like, hey, quick, get into the tree line. Let's go. And they scamper into the jungle. One guy leaving a blood trail from his bloody nose.
Start walking into the jungle and just say, I'd.
What?
I hate everything
What's that?
because everything is stupid.
Okay then.
Make a note of it. Keep it in record. Walk into the tree line pissed off.
Whoa, how'd you guys get here?
It involves a door.
Yes, a very
Okay.
magical door. How did you get here?
Oh, we've been here.
Looking for those things?
No, we were just out, scavenging. Thought we heard something. We got a village up here in the north part of the jungle, away from Agraria.
Is Agraria, are you enemies of Agraria?
Hell yeah!
Why?
Just tell us what to do. Same crap over and over. Just work the fields, work the harvesters, serve those flying things.
Serve them. What do they eat? Not prune paste, I hope.
No, that'd probably take them down. That's probably their secret weakness.
Oh, is that so? Well, we'd love to come to your village, at least for a little bit.
Yeah.
We got like cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I mean, we got food packets. I mean, and he reaches into his pocket. It's like, I got you one if you need one.
Sure, I haven't had anything but prune for days.
Give me a D6 roll.
6.
All right, give me another D6 roll.
2.
Ginger, it tastes like ginger beets.
Not bad.
Pretty good, huh? We got a bunch of those.
Ooh.
Shorter will
wants
be
to
happy
go
to see you
pilots.
guys.
Oh, I
He's
doubt
always-
that.
He's always looking for new recruits.
Oh dear, here we go again.
We go again.
Go way back.
Oh, really? You know Shorter?
Yeah, we've
Yes.
crossed paths a couple times.
I don't know if he'll remember us, but we remember him.
Oh, wow.
He gets around.
I'll kind of look at each other like, is he telling us something we don't know? All right, yeah. Oh, man, okay. So he leads you through the jungle for about 30 minutes, and you come out on a very simple wood thatch village. It's kind of like in a circle. There's a fire pit in the middle, and there is somebody sitting on a bench. There's a few people like lingering out. They have the same kind of look as you remember with the yellow and green. Either they're wearing like jackets or they've got like one person's got like matching pair of pants and sweatshirt, and it all says Adams Galactic Champions. And there's one guy who stands out because he's not wearing that stuff, and he's got a box, looks like a cardboard box that's broken, that's been taped, and he's wearing like simple plain clothes with like a big brimmed hat. And he sees you guys show up. He's like, "Oh, yeah, you want some jackets? I got some jackets and stuff here."
Oh, I would love to have another jacket.
No, you only got one. That's all I got.
Oh yeah, that would be my only jacket. Yep.
Fancy.
All right, give me a D4 roll.
2.
D6.
A D6. 1.
He hands you a leather jacket, extra small.
Perfect. Way too small for me, but leather, nice.
Oh, okay. Hey, I do what I can.
Is this shorter?
No, you didn't see this person the first time you were in here.
What is your name?
Oh, I'm just, it's part of the outreach program from Fatma. You know, just looking after the inhabitants. I come down here every once in a while and hand out some food and unused clothing. And he picks up one of the jackets and he's like, "One of these days, the Atoms will actually be galactic champions, but it wasn't this year."
How do you get here?
You know, just a quick skip and a jump.
I see.
What is Fatima?
Oh, it's the planet nearby. Yeah, you guys aren't from here, are you?
Not originally, no.
No, you don't strike me as agrarians.
Do you dislike agrarians as much as our friends here do?
Oh, I mean, they got their little squabbles, but you know, big deal. You want a jacket?
Sure.
Give me a D4 and a D6 roll.
2 and 2.
You get a small leather jacket.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to wear it. I'd have to put it over these robes, and I wouldn't. Well,
It might fit some of anime.
Anne Mary, you want this?
Let me take a look here. Gonna see if it fits.
You tell me, does a small leather jacket fit Anne May?
Oh, she's 5'4" and very thin, so probably.
Oh yeah. If you want it, he looks at you. He's like, "I got one more in here. If you want it." He looks at Corval.
I think I'm okay. I realized that I'm already sporting the look that I want.
Can I trade mine in for that one? Maybe that one's my size.
Yeah, give me a roll.
That's a 5 and a 1.
A large denim jacket.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay, yeah, that looks much better on you.
It fits. Yeah, leather was way better, but denim will work.
Do you ever make your way up to Sky City?
No way, man. That place isn't very interesting.
Why do you say that?
Just a lot of wires and cords and, electronic pulses and barely anything going on. It's pretty boring.
Do you know how to get up there?
Yeah, he just kind of looks into the skies like, it's quick skip and a jump, you get there.
I would be interested in seeing the place if we could.
Oh, yeah, I mean, They're not very hospitable.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't hospitable these days.
Corval's gonna try to, he says hop, skip, and a jump enough. That Corval is going to try to like. Does he have, he wants to try to get a sense if this guy is also a teleporting psychic. Or just a psychic.
Okay.
So like. Maybe I could make like a teleportation check or something.
Yeah, your psychic, whatever that ability is, you can roll on that.
That's a 10. Yeah, so does this guy give off like the impression that he might be a psychic with teleporting powers?
Yep.
Do you hop, skip, and jump directly from Fatma?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
What was his name again?
Oh, you just call me Steve. That's fine.
Steve, you must be a fairly powerful teleporter to come all the way from Fatma.
I do what I can. I mean, like, I feel bad for these people. Their existence kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much of a resistance.
They tried to fight one of them flying robots with sticks.
Yeah, you're not going to get very far.
I mean, at least they get an A for effort, though.
Valorous, certainly. Skilled, perhaps less so.
So you just bring them stuff. Do you egg them on in any of their ideas?
No way. And as he says, you don't need to make a roll. He's clearly lying. Wow. And he hands the next code off to somebody who's like an agrarian. I mean, not agrarian. One of the people in the camp. He's like, "Oh, cool. Let me. You guys are down for this." And he takes his cardboard box and kind of crumples it up and throws it to the side. And he reaches into his pocket and pulls out like a bag, and he's like unfolds it. And he opens it up and he says, "Okay, who's first? Want to reach in and grab something?"
I'll grab something.
Yeah, okay. And go on, dig in there. Roll a d20.
20.
You pull out a huge onyx stone. I mean, not stone, but like an onyx rock, black. Oh yeah, that's a keeper there. That's good.
It immediately starts backing away. Whoa.
Oh, it's not one of those crystal things. No, this is different.
What is this?
It's an onyx, probably worth some money.
What is it? Is it just rare? Is it a gem?
It could be. The possibilities are endless.
Is there something inside of it? And like Corval will appear.
Oh, I never thought of that. And he shakes up the bag. You can hear like all sort of assortment of things in there. He's like, "Oh, who's next?"
You want to go, Captain, or you want me to?
Well, I haven't been stupid enough today yet, so I'll go first.
All right, roll a d20.
Who knows, maybe it'll be a ship or a car or something I can use. 11.
It's really wet, and you pull out a handful of mud. Oh yeah, that's quality. You could use that if you like need to plant stuff.
I generally don't, though on this world it might be quite valuable.
Okay, apparently there's still good stuff in there, and he shakes it up some more.
Oh dear. 1.
You reach in and pull out a handful of sand.
Ah,
Wow. I mean, just all you need is some water and you're at the beach.
Pocket sand, the greatest of all weapons.
Well, and he closes his bag and folds it up and wraps it, puts it in his pocket. Well, I guess I'm done here. You're done. Oh, hold on. And he reaches into a pocket and pulls out a stack of those food packets and like throws them on the ground. Oh, should sustain him for a while till I can get some more. But you guys, good luck. Whatever you're doing, going to Sky City or whatever. You know.
Indeed. Thank you.
All right, it was a pleasure to meet you, Steve.
Yeah.
I hope we cross paths again someday.
Yeah, me too.
careful where you cross paths with Corval. It's and tell him what he'll try.
Oh, stop it, you.
You be safe.
Yeah, I will. And he begins to walk and like tips his hat and then looks around. And like he closes his eyes and he looks and he's like he's got that, why am I still here? And he like tips his hat and winks and it's like, why am I still here?
Is something wrong?
And then he reaches his hand up and he just does this, and you can hear him like he's hitting like glass. He's like, doom, doom, doom. He's like, damn it. And then all of a sudden, the items that you were getting just vanish like into dust. And he quickly disappears. He's like, 5 minutes, and he's gone.
I'm going running right up to where he was hitting something and try hitting if anything's there.
And it's just air. Shorter comes over. It's like, what was that all about? Oh, cool, we got our packets.
Yeah, good to see you again, Shorter.
Oh, we met.
It's been a while.
Oh, okay. Well, like maybe you came through and left or whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, you know, travel.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know how they control the robots from Sky City, would you?
No.
Okay, thought I'd ask.
Usually control them to attack Shorter and his buddies.
Yeah, we stay in here. They don't mess with us.
Indeed.
Yeah, one of the boys looks like he got beat up.
He did. The robot bitch slapped him.
I mean, he tried to hit a big robot with a little stick. What the hell?
Yeah,
did he think was gonna happen?
I mean, you try to teach them and try to let them do stuff, but they don't listen.
You had a guy here before that was like really good at murdering stuff. What happened to him?
Murdering stuff.
Can't remember his name. And May, do you remember his name?
I don't run around with murderers.
Duncan? Duncan, I think it was. Maybe no. What was his name?
So you guys are back. What are you back for?
We're going up to Sky City to disable the robots and kill someone named Niles there.
Sounds good. I'm in.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we need a distraction.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Spread anarchy.
Boys are
Well, how
ready.
do you- how
We're
do
ready
we
for a
get to
fight
Sky
around
City?
here.
Is there like a front gate
Well, we
What?
have to fly up there.
to the? Is there like a front gate that maybe leads like a ramp that leads up there? Or
You mean like
Oh.
stairs, like a rope or something? No, of course not.
Well, we have a ship.
Let's see if this works. Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Mhm.
Nope.
I mean, I was looking for a way to cause a distraction. If we get the angry people with the sticks to rally up at the front gate and then we sneak around the back, but there's not a front gate. So
we just start, going and fucking with the ancestors. That'll get them out of here.
Oh, you mean the dead people that got buried over there?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know. They got some kind of weird fascination with them. Just let the dead be dead. Quit using them for stuff.
Yeah, they really don't like it when you dig those up.
Yeah, precisely.
You guys go over there and dig up 10 or 12 of those, they're liable to send all the robots.
Yeah, they might not like that. That might be your way in to the Sky City.
Now that's a distraction.
If you want, we can even we have a ship and a smaller ship.
We do need parts from the harvester.
Yes, we need to go to the harvester if we're gonna fix our ship and get it at least in a flying state. Well, we might be able to give you the cargo lighter to improve your distraction. So that you
Man,
could.
I can't
fly
fly.
away.
I can't fly a ship.
I don't think they can fly.
Yeah, are there any one of you that can touch the sky?
What do you mean?
Like, does anybody want to learn how to fly?
You can't just teach people how to fly. It takes time and effort and training.
That's not how I did it. I just started flying.
Yeah, but you had some pretty good idea on how the systems worked.
That's fair.
Unless you can shove flying ability into someone's mind with yours.
I'm not that kind of psychic.
Bangs head against someone else. I can fly!
Maybe not.
Well, even if they could just start ripping up the bodies and get the attention and run for their life so they don't die, that'll give us enough of a distraction. We could probably fly up there if the cargo light can work.
So one of these harvesters is almost outside the jungle area. If you want to, might be able to catch it.
Yeah, that would be good. We don't technically need it if we're just doing a cargo lighter, but it would be good to at least get the ship in order where we can take off again.
Yeah.
But the cargo light is an atmospheric ship that can go into orbit. From there, we can call for assistance if we need it.
I thought we were just trying to use the damn thing to get up to Sky City.
The only thing I want is Niall's dead, and I don't care how we go about ensuring that it happens.
I think it'd be a good idea to at least fix the other ship in case the cargo lighter gets compromised or destroyed.
Well, if it gets compromised or destroyed when we're up there, either we're stuck up there, in which case the other ship's not going to mean anything, or we're falling to our deaths.
That's not true. We can just teleport down here. It's not-
In which case we teleport down here and you can fix it then.
No, not
bit
well,
of-
not if we're being hunted or something.
We are on a bit of a time frame for when our other ship's supposed to come here, though.
Yeah, these guys can handle one of those harvesters. They're not near as tough as a robot. Their sticks might even work. Who knows?
Yeah, that's probably our best bet.
Fine. We can do it your way.
I'm just remembering that we are expecting our other ship to come flying up here any minute now.
Oh, I know. Give them one of them their deck packs and let them put it on one of those harvesters. That ought to get the attention.
What's going to happen is they're going to pull the cord on a deck pack and explode while walking.
I mean,
That's not a good distraction. Those guys up in the Sky City probably don't care if these guys blow themselves up.
I doubt it. Shorter, do any of you know how to use high explosives?
As far as I know, no. We can figure it out though.
Do any of you know how to use a hand grenade?
What's that?
I thought so. I'd give them the sticks.
Stick. Oh, okay. And I'd like telekinetically pulls a pile of sticks over from the edge of the tree line.
Okay. All right. Shorter does not take. He's like, I don't need a stick.
All the weapons your villagers seem to know how to use.
You work with what you got.
Short is not one of the villagers. Sure,
mean,
she's
I
a
would-
man of many talents.
I would think throwing the rocks over there would be more useful, but you guys chose to master the sticks.
That is a decidedly poor choice of weapon against beings that aren't hurt by sticks. Like all the ones that you'd encounter.
Look, we don't go out and fight them. They don't come into our village. You know,
Well, that's
of
fair.
course they don't do any damage to them. We know that. So what's our plan? Well, you want us to create a distraction?
Yes, destroy some of the harvesters, or dig up some of the bodies.
Or both?
Yes.
Well, I just realized it's a shame we didn't bring your pet here. He could have eaten half of Sky City.
Yes, he could have. He would have loved it.
Too bad we didn't think of that sooner.
So they gather all the sticks, a big group of them. And he says, he's like, I told you the prophet would speak. And they all like, oh, okay. He's like, let's go. It's time. Time is now. They all get excited because like they've been planning for this for who knows how long. So are we gonna do it in the daylight or you want it at night?
Honestly, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other at this point.
Sooner would be better than later.
Yeah.
What time of the day is it?
It's late afternoon.
When's the next EMP strike expected?
A what?
When the machine
reset.
shut down.
The reset. They call it the
Oh.
reset.
Oh yeah, that's already happened.
How long do we have till the next one?
It's tomorrow.
Okay, let's rip these doors open then and fly up there.
All right, back to the ship then.
Yep.
Corval, you caught your breath yet?
Yeah, I've got my breath.
So he gathers all of them, their sticks, they march like single file through the jungle. As he leads them towards one of the harvesters, presumably to Agraria to buck shit up. Everybody make a notice roll.
Oh my God, it's not 8, it's a 10. I got 2 5s.
Mine's a 6.
7.
So Aunt May, you notice this in one of the huts, peeking out behind one of like the curtains is a small puppy.
Oh no. I'll approach it slowly. Hello there.
I mean, it looks at you with its big puppy eyes and then slowly backs in to the little hut.
Why do I have a feeling this is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway? And I'm going to play with the puppy.
All right, just don't wait too long. Corval looks like he's about ready to get us out of here.
Oh, you two can head back if you need to open the door somehow. I'm going
right,
to
yeah.
touch your puppy.
All right, give me a D4 roll.
34, okay. 4.
So you step through this little hut, through like the curtain. The puppy is there, and for an instant, and then it's gone, and you hear the thrumming and noise of a ship. You are on board a ship. You instantly recognize it is Niles' ship.
I would like to rage and start running towards the bridge.
Oh.
You see Anne May go in to this little hut because she saw a puppy, and she walks in, and she's gone.
Oh dear. She must have teleported somewhere. This hut must be a door somewhere.
I'm starting to wonder if this is the same planet we were on before, or just something that's similar. I don't remember anybody teleporting the last time we were here, except maybe you.
Yes. And I'm wondering if we got caught in a simulation.
Oh, we were standing in a cave full of Anme's friends. Be more like double crossed again.
You see the
Cool.
puppy stick its head out the little curtain door, looking at you.
Where's Anme? Come here, you, and I take off after it.
It runs inside.
Get back
Seduce
here. Get back here, and I'll follow it inside.
Okay. You step as soon as you step inside, you're on a spaceship. You would recognize this as Nile's ship, and in front of you is Anne May.
Where you going, boss?
To Murder Niles.
Oh, sweet. Just take off after her.
Okay.
I don't know if Corval will follow us or not, but
Corval's sitting there and he's like, well, is today the day I start my new life?
This is where it begins.
always wanted to live in this jungle.
Think about all the snack packs they left on the ground in front of you there.
Yeah, he's got all these snacks. He has fond memories of a dirt floor in one of the rooms in this village.
Mm-hmm.
Some
And,
late night visit from a little boy.
On night on grist.
and he decides to go through and follow them.
All right. So you realize you're on Niles' ship.
Great. Well, maybe it'll be easier to kill.
Oh, hey, Corval.
Hi, and May. I see that this portal dumped you out here.
Yeah.
So have you also made the conclusion, Anne May, that we are living in a simulation?
The thoughts crossed my mind, but I think killing Niles here is going to make me feel good anyway, so I'm going to do it.
It's definitely better than not killing him anywhere at all. It's at least a step in the right direction.
I haven't gotten off on anything that doesn't require batteries in months. I'm going to enjoy every moment of this.
You make it to the bridge.
Oh, Niles, dear, where are you?
You enter the bridge. Nobody's here.
Oh. All right, poor Vault, check the logs, see if you can find where anyone might be, see if any escape pods have been used.
It's probably behind that. And I just starts blasting one of the consoles.
No, no shooty-eyed. Bad-eyed, bad.
What if he's back there, though?
No, he's not. There's nothing back there.
Could be a secret compartment.
I'm gonna sit down in the driver's seat and check navigation information for where we are.
You sit in the navigator seat?
I'm gonna sit in the pilot seat.
Pilot seat, okay. When you sit in it, you realize it's like covered with dirt.
Absolutely disgusting. Wait a second. Does it feel like the dirt that I had in my hand earlier?
Roughly.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Check the gauges and everything, see if the ship's flying.
Yeah, it
Does it have
is.
power?
Yeah, it's got power. It's flying.
Corval, can you check for life signs?
Of course. Yeah, Corval's gonna check to see if if there are any others on board.
Currently one very faint life sign. It like flickers off and then comes back on and flickers off.
Can I tell where it's located, or
It's in the galley.
so Corval's gonna head that way.
Okay.
There's a faint life sign in the galley.
You want backup?
Yes. Probably Niles.
Sweet. Covering fire.
Yep, head towards Niles.
So as you make your way there, there are little prickles, like traces of dirt all the way into the galley. And you enter the galley to the noise of somebody banging, looks like a cane, on the food processor. And this thing won't work.
I can tell.
Can we
Oh.
tell-
She turns
Can we tell
around
who
and
this
she's
is?
got glasses on. She's like, oh. She comes walking over in her flowery dress, starts to feel your robe.
Ah, who might you be?
Oh, I'm Sophia. Blanche told me much about you.
Oh, are you in league with Blanche?
Of course.
You see Anne May walk right up to one of the metal bulkheads and just start banging her head against it.
Honey, I wouldn't do that. It's not good for you.
Yes, she's special. She knows what she's doing, I
Oh.
think. But
Can you get this thing
Wow.
to spit out prune juice? I've been trying to get some.
well, man, the lady, you've run into the right person.
Wait, I want to get something out of it first. It's gonna run over and get like a baked potato, like a loaded mashed potato paste. All right, hammer away on it, bud.
And Corvald applies the secret sauce, aka the prune juice magic.
Okay. Oh, yes.
There you go.
That hits the spot.
I'm glad to see that you're a fan. Blanche clearly was not. It
Well,
was rather disappointing.
she doesn't know fine taste when she gets it. Besides, when you get my age, you appreciate prune juice.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling people. But why wait when you're older? Start earlier. Develop a passion. Well, what are you doing aboard Niles' ship?
Well, I was here hoping to get lucky, but prune juice is, I'll settle for that.
With Niles?
Who is Niles? No, I don't know who this Niles is. I'm sure. Are there gratuitous sex scenes in this new show?
Well, I don't know what show we're in, but there certainly can be gratuitous sex.
Did I miss something?
No, it's Corvald's usual.
You hear an alarm go off, like proximity detector.
Oh, fuck. Running.
All right. Well, Blanche told me that you were working on some sort of reality show, some sort of live action show that I was certainly interested in.
Yes. Well, it's yes, that is true. We are looking for it well, I'm always looking for intimacy partners.
You were going to say a temptress.
Well, that too. But how about this? We're a little pressed for time now, but how about we rendezvous in the Sky City?
Oh, that sounds very romantic.
Yes, I'm sure we could find a good nook and cranny or something. And I can bring a food processor so we can have prune juice on the nightstand.
Okay. Food processor it is.
It's like the episode of Seinfeld where George gets really into the pastrami.
Yeah,
And he,
yes,
eats
yes,
the pastrami in bed.
yes. His two favorite passions, yeah. Yeah, she walks over there and takes it off the counter, puts it under her arm.
Well, so how were so I would see you there. You don't know who Niles is or this ship or how you got here?
I know how I
Yes.
got here, of course. I'm sorry. I was a bit distracted by everything. With the big gladius and all.
Well, it's bound to happen. What what are your affinities? It seems Blanche is into water and Rose is full of fiery passion.
Oh, she just kind of taps you on the shoulder and dirt falls on your shoulder and on your robe, but it doesn't stain it, just kind of rolls right off it like perfectly. She's like, "Oh, I'm the avatar of Earth."
Nice.
Well, Sky City it is. And I will go get myself ready. Carrying the food processor, and she got her cane and she kind of taps on the side of the wall and a door opens. And she goes through and you hear her say, "I got the sex scene," and she closes the door. The proximity detector, you pick up that the Sisters of Karma, a ship, has detected your Niles' ship.
It feels like we should leave.
I agree. I'll jump into the driver's seat and set a course for the what is it? Grist system, if I recall. That's where Sky Shitty is. Yep, the grist system.
Okay. All right. Use the spike drive, of course.
Nope, we're slow boating it over there.
You can't catch us.
This is the love shack, the love ship right here.
Give me a pilot roll.
Okay. 15 total.
Okay, so you guys can feel like the ship come online, like it's about to take to a hasty spike drive jump.
Wonder if we'll ever actually make it there. as I just kind of like sits down, and if the tables happen to be bolted down, he's gonna like hunker down and grab the base of the table.
All right. You hit the spike drive as you see the Sister of Karma ship getting closer and closer. And usually it's kind of a strange sensation when you spike jump, but for this time there is really no sensation. You hear like a humming noise and like everything just starts to melt. Dustin, give me a D4 roll.
All right. 1.
Everything melts away. And you're now in a seat. And in front of you is a mincemeat pie. And you can smell it. And you're at a diner.
We gotta figure all of us.
Yeah, all of you. You're like all sitting at a diner.
We gotta figure out how to break this stupid thing.
And May's gonna blink twice and go. She's done. She's just gonna slam her hands into the table and scream for a bit.
Oh, you didn't want mincemeat? I mean, I got anchovies.
No, it's not the. This is fine, thank you. Rough day, rough day.
Oh, okay.
Meat sounds better than anchovies and probably better than prunes.
She's gonna stomp her feet a bit and then go.
We gotta try to break out of this thing. So let's put our heads together. If we're sitting in floating tanks, and this is playing through our minds, then we need to find the edge of where our minds will go. This is playing through memories, so we need to create something new that it cannot draw from.
We can't draw from.
So let's try going to an area we've never been before.
Deep into the robot controlled area, perhaps.
I was gonna say we never went across the street from this diner.
Yep. Hey Mel,
Yeah. Yeah.
can you order us a taxi?
Yeah, you're leaving so soon.
We have to be on the road. Things to see, stuff to do, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Well, Paul will be in later anyway, so I'll let him know you were here.
That sounds great, thank you. And is going to eat the pie, but you see tears trickling down her face as she does. She is not mentally equipped for this situation.
It looks okay on me. Yeah, it's important to stay calm and level-headed.
Mm-hmm.
When life gets you down, just take a taxi and go elsewhere. At least that's what we're doing today.
Mel's like, that's good advice. He gets on he grabs like a data pad. Yeah, I got one's coming. Don't worry about it. And then he walks over to what looks like a record player. And he pulls out a record and he puts it, he's like, oh man, this thing still, and he's trying to get it to work and it's not working. Something wrong with it.
You know anything
Corval's
about record players?
Corval's gonna go and try to see if he can like finesse it.
Okay. Give me you can do no or fix.
Definitely a fix. It's like, oh, I grew up with one of these when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah, you know what? You're exactly right.
Yep.
It's a 6.
So you know just enough that he doesn't have one of the speakers plugged in. And he begins to it begins to play Paul Anka's version of My Way. As it, you know,
Good song.
as it cracks. And it's like, wow, that's a good song. And Mel goes over as the song plays and shuts off the open sign. And as soon as he flips it off, Josh, give me a D4 roll.
Oh dear Lord. 3.
He goes to flip off, looks like a sign, and it goes completely dark. And then the lights come back on. You guys are outside of a room on a space station. And there's 2 doors to this room with like big windows, and you look in, you can see there's a hallway in front of you, behind you, and you look into the windows and you can see this obsidian statue that is in the room. And look like there's been some kind of fight here because there's laser marks and blast marks on the walls, and there's bodies that are, stuck, like they've got magnetic foods on, but they're just kind of floating.
I remember this place.
I remember it too. It's where you got stuck.
I beg your pardon?
Probably best not to dwell on that. Did we go this way? And I just kind of points off to the side at some random door.
Better than dealing with another one of these statues. Looking back, does the statue have an anime on top of it?
Are you going to study it and look?
I'm just going to look through the window and see if I see her.
Okay, give me a notice roll.
I'd recognize that buttocks anywhere. Oh, we're back to 8.
Yeah, you recognize the Anne May standing there as she was before, but now with her is another Anne May, kind of looking up at her, and behind her is somebody looks like they're holding a gun, but there's no gun there. And then somebody behind him is up holding what looks like a gladius.
I do recognize that man holding a gun with no gun.
Looks a lot like me.
I thought so. Now, why are you shooting me in the back of the head, though?
I don't know. Covering fire?
Yes, covering fire.
Cover you in fire.
Don't tempt me. Real tired of your shit, statue. Real tired of it.
Hey, there can only be one Gladius.
Looks like they believe there's more.
We must not dwell on this and go elsewhere. Look for a new room that we haven't gone to before.
Right. Let's get out of here.
Just explore the corridor and see if we can find another door.
Okay. So you're walking along. You can feel the whole station shake like something's hit it.
Oh, here we go again. What now, Niles? What bullshit are you pulling this time?
You can hear snarling noises. So you're walking through these corridors and you see these bodies, and it's, there's all these lights, and you can hear these snarling noises.
I hope every one of these people responsible, and I just start shooting bodies as we walk.
Where do we hear the snarling noises coming from?
Ahead of you.
How far ahead?
30 meters.
Start walking towards the snarling noises.
Corval will prepare his Gladius.
And you see there's a body, but you see some kind of long creature with ears and teeth, as Niles recognized. Corval, it was a McGrew chewing on one of the bodies, ripping through its flesh and eating it.
Corval's gonna look closer at the body. Is it actually flesh, or is it a android or a replicant?
No, it looks like flesh.
I didn't know McGrew ate people. I thought they ate metal.
Well, it's about not be eating anything. And just so done with life, she's just gonna shoot and kill the thing. No, you die now.
I was going to shoot its food, but okay.
18 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 16 points of damage. McGrew
Is dead. You splat it in mid chew, and it just kind of sits there.
Can we get out of here already, Corvald?
I'm trying. And Corval will pop open another door.
Okay, yeah, you're walking through these, you're like going all the way around the space station. And there's like another, you feel like it's being hit by something, like it almost seems like meteors. It's being smacked and hit. You come up to like a control room. The door is like ajar and there's some bodies. And there's like one console that seems to be on that's like scrolling through a bunch of like data. Everything else has been, looks like destroyed or damaged.
We'll go up to the console. And,
It's like, yeah. It looks like computer programming text or something. Programming code.
You know, can I tell if what it's saying or what it's doing, or
You can give me a program roll.
8?
It's some of it you don't even recognize, but some of it has to do with, it's kind of like a simulation code. And it's just like running a simulation and then all the different variables that the simulation could have. And you see you see a light come on, it's like flickering with like a little toggle switch.
I think this will get us out.
What?
This console seems to be this code appears to be simulation related.
Oh, do what you need to do.
Here we go. And then Corval's gonna push the button.
So you push the button and you get a bunch of static. And you hear
This is Adonna. Where are you guys at?
On a space station?
Well, hurry up. We ain't got much time.
and the code stops. Everybody give me a mental save.
Okay. Ooh, that's a fail.
That's a hustle point going away.
That's a hustle point, yeah.
Oh, nice. Good use of a hustle point. Rolled the same thing. 3.
Just barely passed with an 11, and I needed 11.
All right. What'd you get, Corval?
Corval succeeded. He got a 19.
You see the code stop, and then and everything vanishes, and you now hear the impacts. You are, say, like you're kind of like underground. There's a metal, so it's all metal, and it's kind of like open. And as you look up, you can see these metal buildings that look just like Sky City, probably is Sky City. And all these drones and stuff are going everywhere. And you can see these explosions, and you can see what looks like a large hole or an explosion in the side of a building, which would probably look like a cargo lighter or cargo light. And there's just chaos, all these like shit's flying everywhere, and you're kind of like just below the surface. You have a data pad in your hand that's blinking that you're about 100 meters from the node that needs to be destroyed. And there are grav chutes that are like piled up next to you, and Ide looks badly hurt. You took 9 damage.
Oh, dang. Did I get hit with a truck?
Sure looks like it.
We have
But
to go.
we gotta get to cover.
Yep, tell us where to go, Corvold.
And Corval looks at the data pad and go this way. And he starts heading in the direction where towards the node.
Okay.
Yep.
So you start walking down, and you can hear the commotion up there. and things will land close by, and you can hear them hit the ground, and there's explosions. And it's like, and you can hear like small pings and large pings, and you're just below the surface. It feels like on this like metal tunnel, and at some point you've got to like crawl on your hands and knees. And there's a grate that's in front of you, and you look inside, and you kind of look inside, look down, and you see what looks like a brain. It's kind of pulsating, and it's got thousands of little tiny wires coming from it, just going everywhere. And it looks like it's floating in the air.
Well, it's about time. And you just see Anime grabbing a dead pack.
All right.
You'll see I'd like rubbing his hands on himself and looks like he's concentrating real hard as I'm gonna use a psychic sucker to heal some of that damage back up because that almost killed me.
Okay.
How far away is the brain?
It appears to be like 50 yards.
Do you think you can yeet this death pack at the brain?
Yeet.
Toss it.
Well, I mean, you're stronger than I am, but yeah.
Don't you have psychic powers that let you throw things around?
Oh yeah, I can move it real fast over through there.
Send it.
Oh, yeah.
20 meters per round. So yeah, I can get it halfway there. That's quite a bit further than we can walk in a turn though.
Let's go ahead and walk one turn, and then you can use it the next turn. All math is in turns.
Mm.
Advance 20 meters, and then have I'd eat it.
Yep.
Give me a throw roll. Throw roll.
Does he get to use his psychic modifier?
Yes. Yes.
I don't see throw on here.
Telekinetic.
Okay, just use the straight telekinetic roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess what I meant was punch, but throw's fine. I mean, telekinetic's fine. Yeah.
It'll be 9.
So you send it out into you see the little sparks of energy coming from this brain, and it explodes. And the whole tunnel shakes. And then you can hear things landing on the ground like a hailstorm.
I'd like to look at the exploded brain.
So crawl back up there. You see nothing. Like little flicks of like coming off wires, little flicks of energy. Now slowly you see one little piece, and then another piece join it, and then another piece join it. Almost as if it's reforming itself.
Nope. This is why I have a mag rifle. You're trying to reform. I just start shooting and using the fire capabilities given to us by Rose.
So yeah, once you shoot it, and then you
Knew I should have put the holy fire on the deck pack before I threw it.
Yep.
So when you fire it, you realize that the fire is what's doing it. The fire burns this whole thing. It tries to form again, and it burns it away. And the wires and nodules burn up into the ceiling, and it is gone.
Like the brain is gone.
Yeah, like completely gone. It was trying to reform itself, and now it's gone.
Yeah, Anne's probably going to reload because at this point she's probably used up her entire magazine just shooting at it again and again. Like, nope.
Corval's gonna look around and see if he could see where it went. or if there's any trace of it.
Give me a notice roll.
5.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this thing's gonna reform. It is. Realize that the fire has done something to it.
Good job, Anime. It seemed that the Rose's flame was effective.
It would certainly seem so. But was that Niles or was that just something else? I think we still have to find our quarry.
I think that was just one of his little gadgets.
I have a feeling as well.
If I thought it was Niles, I would have threw more of the death packs at it.
Not a bad idea.
Well, it kind of is. I'd rather kill him slow, but
Well, we can't always get what we want.
no, but we can certainly try.
Maybe we'll get what we need at least. Okay,
I was waiting for that. Thank you. Good.
let's go hunt him down. I don't remember that building we ripped through when I was in the mech thing.
No,
I had a feeling you wouldn't. I did have you in a backpack.
yeah.
Let's get back up to the surface then.
I believe at that time Corvald and I were trying really hard to not die.
We
Right.
didn't die, did we? But yes, we need to go ahead and find where Niles might be hiding. Anyone have any idea on how to track him down?
Corvald's gonna pull out his data pad again, the compad, and then punch in those coordinates that they saw and see where they lead to in relation to where we're at. The coordinates from Memento's notebook.
Oh yeah, the coordinates from his notebook. That's like right where the brain was.
Oh. Well, those coordinates of Memento's notebook led right here. If we're looking for Niles, it would stand to reason that we'd have to. I don't know. We saw what his lab looked like, I think.
Yes, it was on the first floor of a skyscraper, if I recall, with a big vat of some kind and him in a suit inside of it.
I would think that if we can remember what the outside looked like, we could walk around and see if we could recognize it.
Well, it looked a lot like most of these buildings here.
I didn't say it was going to be easy.
I mean, Niles did seem like he was looking forward to seeing us. Maybe we could just go out in the street and yell real loud that we're here and we'll find him that way.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Let's give it a shot.
I
Do you really want to attract? Do you really want to attract the attention of the police? Those
Well,
Don't
at
the
this
police
point,
were
robot
robots?
things.
I don't know how many of those are still functioning. A lot of things hit the ground when we killed that brain thing.
Yeah, or we should at least see like what's going on out there.
Oh, absolutely. Let's take a look.
Okay, so you on your hands and knees crawling through the little tunnel up to where you found yourself. There's a slight little opening, looks like it leads to, you can see sky and you can see damaged buildings. So you can pop, who's gonna pop their head out?
Oh, I don't need mine. I'll pop it out.
As long as her ass is safe, she'll be fine.
I have 6 intelligence. I'm not that smart.
So you look out and you can see the ground is littered with like little tiny drones, little machines everywhere. There are small little fires going on. You can see a ship, which looks like your ship, flying around like just above. Looks like there's some looks like machines or something. Those flying things are attached to it, and it looks like it's taken some damage, but it's like flying around.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
And you look down the road, and you can see a bunch of buildings, but one of the buildings kind of stands out because it's got like a yellowish tinge to it. It almost looks like translucent, but it doesn't look metal.
Guys, I think I might see it.
Cool, let's go blow it up.
I like that idea. More than I should. Yeah, I'll pop out and make my way there. Just occasionally, if there's a drone anywhere near in front of me, stomping on it a bit.
Okay, so you pop out and look down. You can see one of the buildings in the distance, and you can see there are those flying sentries along the street.
I'm just going to walk straight towards that building.
Are the sentries doing anything, or are they just kind of standing there?
They're moving around. They haven't noticed you yet. What are you doing, Ide?
I'm following Anime.
So as you jump out there, Corvald, you're still in the hole, ready to jump out.
Yeah.
And before you do that, you can feel the whole city just go like it tilts a little bit. And everybody's kind of like holds on, and then Corvald, you can feel a tug on your arm.
I'll turn around and look.
It's Sophia with her glasses in her lingerie, and she's like, "Is it time?" You can stop right there.
We'll go fight the war while he fights that battle.
I think he's got the lower. He's screwed. Literally.
That was fun, Peter. I liked the recap. You know,
Yeah, it was
presumably second to last, like the classic like recap episode.
Yep.
I thought it was clever how we just kept zipping back and forth between places we've been.
Yeah, I had a list, so it was random, and I wasn't going to split you guys up. Like, it wasn't if one person went through and then the next person would be completely different. I didn't do that. I was afraid that it was going to be like Anne May going through all of them, and you guys were still
Just thinking she's been in there petting the dog the whole time.
I thought to
And-
myself, would Anne May pet a dog? And I'm like, she has 6 intelligence and she likes cute, fluffy things. Yes, she would.
and there was sort of kind of a link to each one that was related to Paul Anka. So the first one was Memento, which his name was Diana, which is one of his songs. And then the next one was Puppy Love, which is a Paul Anka song. And then of course the third one was him fixing the record player.
Anne May just had a complete mental break by the end. Like, I'm fucking done.
I wasn't trying to I kind of felt bad. I wasn't trying to frustrate you.
Oh no, that was Anne May having it, not me. Like, how was she feeling that she'd be fucking done with this?
Yeah, if your reality keeps changing around you, at some point, like you're just at the end of your rope for that.
Yeah. We have to remember, Anne's entire life has just been destroyed by this douchebag named Niles. And she's like, I want him fucking dead. I don't care. I'm done with all this stuff. Nope, no more. No more.
We've already been here. We've already done this. We want to get to the part where we kill Niles now.
Very much.
And I realized the scene, as you know, with the Traveler was weird. Because I try to bring him in every game and he wasn't in this one. But there is a reason that happened. Because if you recall, at the end of Pulp Cthulhu, he got sucked into somewhere. So I was like,
That wasn't my fault.
Right.
Entirely.
Not entirely.
And he's the one who he was the one originally who provided the agrarians with those jackets. Sports teams play in the championship, right? They print all the shirts. So when the team that doesn't win, they just send the shirt somewhere, so they can have them. And that's what he was doing. He was bringing the discarded Adams Galactic Champions clothes to these people so they would have something to wear.
Yeah, one day they'll win.
So, and once he tried to use his magic out of his bag, it ended up vanishing on him.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.